China NC of the BJP, Rahul Narvekar of the Shiv Sena, YP Singh social activist, Anjali Damania of the Aam Aadmi Party, Shazia Elmi of the Aam Aadmi Party, Sudhir Telang also is an Aam Aadmi, is not a VIP or a VVIP, and Anupam Kher is a celebrity but he's not a VVIP, at least he's not here as a VVIP on the program, because the only dividing line tonight is that between the VVIP and the Aam Aadmi. That's the only dividing line in India today. So who should I go to first? I think I should go to the Aam Aadmi first. Anupam Kher, have you seen the pictures that came in from Uttar Pradesh?
Thank you for addressing me as an Aam Aadmi. That's an honor for me. Yes, I saw those pictures and I was horrified. I was horrified at the brutality of the police, the way they were hitting that old man who was the father of a rape victim. I believe that the girl has died. I think we are in times where the whole system is collapsing. The law and order situation is so miserable that it's horrifying. I am, though an Aam Aadmi, but I'm still a known person, so I'm the streets, maybe I'm recognized, etc. But what is happening to a actually man on the street? Where will he go? If the police is going to behave like this with so much of brutality, and I'm sure the higher authorities are part of it, and I'm sure there will be an inquiry. I've been seeing it on your channel, whether it is in Punjab, whether it's in Uttar Pradesh, whether it's anywhere else. It's frightening for a man on the streets, for a person on the street, a person who is already a victim of brutality of somebody whose daughter has been raped. So where does he want to, where is he supposed to go?
Exactly.
So it's a horrifying situation.
In this case,
it's a situation which is all over the country.
In this case, they went to the police. Gaurav Bhatia of the Samajwadi Party, let me come to you. They went to the police. You see, this 6-year-old girl, her body is found in a garbage dump. And the family alleges that she has been a victim of sexual assault also. And then she's been murdered, her body is in a garbage dump. They go to the police station. And they want to file a complaint. The police doesn't file a complaint. Refuses to file a complaint. And when they protest, they are treated like that. I'll play the pictures again. My simple question to you is, Gaurav Bhatia, accept tonight that 1.5 years back, when a girl who was raped by a BSP MLA was locked up in a police station, you were on this channel and all channels saying we will change, we'll change, we'll change. The only change that happened is Mayawati went and you came. Nothing changed for the Aam Aadmi.
Arnab, I would begin by saying that the first incident regarding a minor being raped and then later killed, factually you are incorrect, because I have also checked, and the FIR was registered promptly and investigation was going on. But the unfortunate part,
who has told you that? 1 minute. Who has told you that? Who has told you that?
Yes.
Who has told you that the police action was prompt?
I checked with the... Yes, I have checked with the police officials.
Oh, so the police have told you that we were prompt. So you believe the police. You believe the guilty party. Wonderful.
Arnab,
wonderful, because that's not my information.
I was about...
Yes.
You are... Arnab, please let me complete myself, please.
You're factually incorrect.
Please move on. The first part, as you were saying, is factually incorrect. Yes,
no, you are factually incorrect, because you are factually incorrect. You are factually incorrect, because not just that the television. I'm surprised tonight. I'm surprised tonight you're building a case for the same police. The TV footage of the police brutality, I think you have seen. And I think you have seen reports.
I was coming to the second part.
No, don't put the blame on the don't put the blame on the victim. Right at the start, saying police has done a great job.
I'm not putting the blame on anybody. I was just telling you the factual part, which you should be aware of.
1 minute. Don't keep repeating that, because factually, your sources you are quoting are highly doubtful. I wouldn't go to a criminal and ask him, have you committed the crime? The criminal says, I haven't committed the crime, and then come on TV and say the criminal is innocent. Don't do that.
The second part, the video that your channel is showing, I think it is deplorable. It cannot be justified, and such an incident should not happen.
So why does it happen?
There are reasons for that.
Why does it happen?
There are in every police force, like UP, the state of UP has a police force of 1,80,000 personnel. There might be some officers who are not acting in a responsible manner. They do not know the law well. They are taking law in their own hands, and such erring officers should be punished. They have been punished in this case. There has been immediate action, and nobody would be.
What immediate action, sir? You're going on and on about immediate action. Come on.
And the children.
Come on. What immediate action? Your DIG out there, your DIG Aligarh Division, Prakash Ji has said these reports are not true. There was no. 1 minute. Please.
The police officers.
Sir, please understand, Gaurav.
If you don't permit me, Arnab, then
for God's sake, Gaurav, the police says there are no serious injuries. 1 minute. The police says there are no serious injuries. I have pictures which show what they did.
That is...
Who will decide what's a serious injury?
I'm going to share with you that 2 police officers have been suspended.
Yeah, so that's good.
Even when the preliminary report is pending.
I don't believe in suspensions. Suspensions are part of a political cover-up. So, Shazia, do you believe in suspensions? Or do you think suspensions are part of the cover-up? Shazia,
if suspensions are part of cover-up, and I think there should be these officers should be arrested, and an example should be made. An exemplary punishment should be given, swift punishment, an example should be made of this case, so that the other miscreant officers, rogue officers, such as this person, this SSP there, should not repeat, and others would learn from such an example. So I don't think suspension is the answer.
Precisely. I'm sorry to say this, Gaurav.
Respond to that.
No, Gaurav, I'll tell you. Sorry, but you don't. I'm going to make a broad generalization today. The sense I get is that politicians have decided what will the TV channels do. They'll show it for one day. We'll be embarrassed a little bit. We'll move on. What will the people think? What will the people think? We'll move on.
I think when the government has acted swiftly, and if there are erring officers and action is being taken against them,
Mr. Gaurav Bhatia, Mr. Bhatia, I am not in the business of giving medals to state governments for acting after the crime has been committed. I am in the business of asking why the crime is committed again and again. I am asking why is the crime, why did this happen again and again?
I started by saying this is a shameful incident.
No, you didn't start by, now you're changing it.
Who are the protector of law are using lathis is not to be done.
Yes. No. Sudhir, I want to get Sudhir Telang in. Here an Aam Aadmi, sir. Here an Aam Aadmi, sir. Here an Aam Aadmi, please. Sudhir Telang.
Arnab, as a cartoonist, I am the sole representative of the Aam Aadmi. I represent the Aam Aadmi more than these politicians do, because I am on the side of the Aam Aadmi with every cartoon that I draw.
Yeah.
Arnab, in the past few years, you have seen that our police force has become completely, thoroughly inefficient, ill-equipped, ill-trained, completely corrupt, and absolutely brutal. But look at the irony that on the one hand, when they beat up innocent common men, common women in a village, in a city, then the politicians are with them. But when in Maharashtra, they just book an MLA for crossing a speed limit on a bridge.
Oh, yes.
This fellow is suspended. Look at the double standards here.
Absolutely.
When you touch
Thank you for bringing
MLA,
it up.
then the police action against policemen is taken immediately.
Yeah.
But when these guys attack these common people, then you have a lot of politicians to protect their government, to protect their policemen, and cook up all kinds of stories to protect them. This is the problem with this country. This VVIP culture has to go. Just because you have a red light batti, you do not get a license.
No, Gaurav, I'll come to you.
Common men and poor people children are being raped.
Gaurav, I'll come to you because this question has been raised. It's absolutely right. It is shocking. It is deplorable. It is condemnable. It is despicable, unacceptable that in our country, 5 politicians today got away. 5 politicians who have the, what would I say, the unique distinction of having some first-hand experience in how to beat a policeman, have been given a clean sheet by some of their fellow politicians. And the policeman will face an inquiry. Let's hear the defense of that. Rahul Narvekar and Shaina NC, you both defend that, I am told, I presume, this particular deplorable action. May I hear your defense, please?
Well, at the outset, I don't think we are here to defend any particular action. because that action is not by an individual belonging to any particular party. It's that the report is of an investigating body that has been appointed by the speaker.
Who are the members of the investigative body?
The members
Sherlock
of
Holmes?
the members of the investigating body was one of the most senior-most members of Legislative Assembly.
Were they from political
who's been
parties?
in the Assembly for more than 45 years.
Again, you are giving a certificate. 1 minute. If I ask, politicians have given a clean chit to politicians, and the policeman is going to face an inquiry.
Arnab,
that is the fact.
If you would understand the Constitution, you wouldn't have asked me this question. And let me tell you how and why. This investigating body or commission that has been appointed, it's been appointed by the Assembly Speaker of the Assembly. You would be well aware about the fact that whatever goes on within the premises of the Assembly, the Speaker of the Assembly is seized of all those matters. These matters cannot be investigated by any external person. If at all,
why?
And let me
why?
Let me complete.
I'm just curious to understand, because Mr. Rahul Narvekar, let me tell you, we have a choice tonight. You and Shaina NC, let's go point by point with the shocking findings of your probe panel, and I will debate you. I will let you complete. But then I am throwing this challenge to you and Shaina NC. Let us both debate the findings of the poll panel. You put the finding of the poll panel. I will apply my common sense and let's debate it. Why in this country? Why in this country do politicians allow other politicians to trash a policeman and give him a clean chit? You want to debate that?
The investigating body in the Assembly is not the only body investigating.
No, do you want to debate the findings of the probe?
There is a FIR filed already with the police. The police is also investigating the matter. So please understand, don't make constitutional provisions by saying that they are being misused.
Mr. Narvekar, I am asking you very simply today that I am willing to debate with you the shocking findings of the probe panel, because this is the India of 2013, not the India of 1963. Where politicians can do anything and the hope that the matter will get buried. This country has changed, but politicians have not changed. Are you willing to debate? Are you willing to debate the findings of the probe panel on television tonight?
The finding of the probe is by a body which is appointed by the Assembly Speaker.
So here's
if you think that is flawed, you go and amend the Constitution.
Mr. Narvekar, what argument is that? Are you saying today?
But then
let's hear. I'm willing to debate the probe. Are you willing to debate the probe?
Exactly. Even I would want to debate.
I just want to say something, Arnab. First, understand that this debate has 3 different parts. One, not Rahul, not me, nobody is kind of protecting the MLAs who chose to use their hand or use their power on...
Did they use their hand?
They did. Please, Arnab, please.
Because I thought the probe panel said... I thought the probe panel said it was a case of mistaken identity. You want to discuss the probe panel?
No, let's put it like this.
You're just cherry picking again. Let us please just...
No.
If you
Shaina, just a minute.
The point is anyone protecting the MLAs? Nobody is. The BJP was the first party that even despite anything...
Of course you protected.
We sent out a notice immediately despite the fact that our MLA was a bystander.
Shaina, today you can't, you can as they say,
if there is a street fight,
I'll tell you one thing, Shaina.
If there is a street fight and if there is public that accumulates around, everyone guilty, should everyone be hung, or should there be an investigation? And if that investigation should be free and fair, we are open to any proof.
Now you see, the thing is, Shaina, as the cliche goes, you can fool one person all the time, you can fool all the people once, but you can't fool all the people all the time. Because the point is this, YP Singh, the point is this: whatever the provocation, because they say mistaken identity, we thought he's somebody else, so we beat him up. This is the most ridiculous thing I have heard in my life. But whatever the provocation, can lawmakers go about thrashing law enforcers inside democratic institutions like the state legislature? YP Singh.
No, this can't be done at all, and what is being put up is a total falsity.
Yeah.
Because the way this has happened, the way inquiry has been set up, it was evident right from the inception that there shall be some sort of a pretext which shall be created, and this is a very lame pretext which has been created. In fact, Suryavanshi, just before he was going for the inquiry, he was personally harbored so many apprehensions. In the morning, on Sunday, he gave a call on 29th. He was a village in Sangli. He says, tomorrow at 3 o'clock I have to appear. I don't know anything about the specifics of the law. I said, you immediately come. He says, sir, I can come early morning. Next day, early morning, he was there in my house. He was appalled with what was happening. He said, sir, I don't know anything. I said, you demand that you should have a lawyer to assist you.
Precisely.
And he was contemplating that demand, and that was totally... he was just, in fact, literally, if you see the video footages, crime branch people literally arrested him and brought him up before
I'm
the
going to open this up to 4-5 callers. 1 minute. I'm saying one of our viewers writes, I'm reading the SMS out. This gentleman says, if there is a murder in the assembly, who will investigate? Police or the speaker? And who will give judgment, judge or the speaker? Now we ask this follow-up question that the probe panel says that the nature of the injuries was not serious. It says, admitting, 1 minute, China, don't please, admitting that the police officer was beaten inside the Vidhan Bhava premises on March 19th, the police panel finds the nature of the injuries were not serious. My question is, 1 minute, please, the seriousness of the injuries does not mitigate the seriousness of the crime. The crime is about beating a policeman in the first place. What do you want? You want the policeman to die to say it's serious?
Is the dean of JJ Hospital of any consequence in this debate?
Who decides what is serious? Who decides what is serious? Who decides what is serious?
If you're going to decide everything, it's no point.
No, who decides what is serious, Shaina?
The doctor at JJ Hospital, Dr. Lahane, has given a testimony as well. Please understand, Arnab, first this investigative panel, Ganpat Rao Deshmukh, if you speak across parties, you will know of his integrity.
Oh, please, don't give me self-certificates, please. This has got nothing to do with an individual.
We have had an open...
No, this has nothing to do with
his integrity.
No, this is not to do with individual.
We have said time and again that an open investigative panel, if you want a panel of retired judges, BJP was the first party that said,
Anjali,
any kind of inquiry,
but that is not constitutionally possible.
Anjali is asking a question here. 1 second. Please go ahead.
See, I have a simple question. First of all, the visuals. Why couldn't the visuals be released to the public in general? Aren't we, as Aam Aadmi, supposed to know what happens in the assembly hall, especially when the MLAs...
pass the buck. You're passing the buck.
No, that is one. Point number one is that. Secondly, for me, as an Aam Aadmi, all the MLAs of my state are very, very precious. So their security is my first concern. And if something happens, God forsaken, something happens in the assembly, the way it happened this time, he was just a police officer, but it could have been a terrorist. In that case, who investigates? Does the speaker investigate or does the police investigate?
Madam,
and why? Yes.
Madam, please understand what is the purpose of this investigation. This investigation is not to... Let me complete in half a minute. This investigation is not to investigate a charge under the Indian Penal Code.
Oh, really?
The police has already filed a FIR and they are investigating it. What the assembly is inquiring is with regards to the disciplinary action pending before the assembly with regards to the MLA. So your question as to whether or not murder charges can be investigated, absolutely not.
What Rahul Narvekar is doing on television tonight is what is commonly described, please don't mind it, commonly described as an attempt at verbal obfuscation. And and this has gone on for too long. Now time has come that this in country. I will ask you a simple question, which will.
It's unfortunate that you're not either you're willingly not wanting to understand what I'm saying.
I don't understand.
Or you're seriously
not. Okay, so let's understand. Let's realize I don't understand. No, Rahul Narvekar, Arnab Goswami does not understand. Let's say the people of this country, Arnab Goswami, everyone, Anjali Damania, everyone is a fool. Only the politicians understand. I'll ask a question because I am a layman.
After you ask the question, allow me a minute to answer properly.
Here's the question. While they were initially suspended for a year, can you give me the grounds for reducing their suspension period? I'm talking of the two legislators who were involved in thrashing the police officer. Give me a simple answer.
Yes.
The answer to your question is very simple. There is an investigation that has been carried out by the Speaker of the Assembly by appointing a panel. That panel has given a report. Based on that report, the Speaker of the Assembly has taken a certain decision. I am not
What are you saying?
I am not here to defend the Speaker.
You're cornered on all
action. What's the question of being cornered? See, one sec, the action of the MLAs was condemned by one and all. I have come on your channel and said that this is not acceptable.
What are you doing?
But then the facts of the matter have been investigated. And if you still feel aggrieved by it, the option is open. There is a criminal investigation underway.
Still feel aggrieved? Do the politicians of this country not feel that somewhere they will also be answerable to the people of this country? Or is the self-help club?
Of course they are answerable.
Come on.
They are answerable. And that's why they are facing inquiry.
For God's sake.
And they better face inquiry.
Shazia, follow up from Shazia.
People are watching. People are watching these visuals. People are watching lawmakers become law twisters, law breakers, trashing law enforcers, making a committee like a cozy club, you know, with transactional analysis. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. Across all the political spectrum.
And announce on the last day of the assembly. People have blinkers on.
And exactly.
Shazia, a small question to you. A small question to you.
1 minute, Gaurav Bhatia wants to say something here.
No, 1 minute. Shazia, just a small question to you. Kindly tell me an alternate constitutional measure of dealing with such matters within the assembly.
Can I say?
Please give me a solution.
Can I say?
And I'll ensure that my party
presses for it. Can I give a simple answer? Can I give an alternative? Can I give you an alternative?
Please.
Can I give an alternative?
Please.
I'll give an alternative.
Please.
Honesty, accountability and common sense.
Yeah,
that's the alternative. That's the alternative.
Which you presume that all politicians have lost.
Now you ask for an alternative. Of course, there's no accountability.
You talk about honesty and accountability.
Arnab, it's unfortunate that you don't believe in the system. But rest of the nation,
I believe
in the system. There was a case.
Gaurav is saying something.
Where Arnab, I am narrating two incidents to you where there was a rape in district Bijnor and FIR was not being registered. When the state government came to know about it, that police person who had refused to register the FIR has been arrested. Then there was another incident in Bulandshahr where the minor was locked inside the prison room there. So there again, you know, the government acted promptly and took action against the police officers. What is important that
I am saying this tonight. No, I am saying this tonight. No, I'm getting different. I'm getting lots of messages. I'm reading out a message. 1 minute.
And I want to assure you,
Mr. Gaurav Bhatia,
that nobody would be spared and strict action would be taken against the police person.
Mr. Bhatia, from the depth of my heart, I ask you a question. Answer honestly today. Don't answer like a politician. I'm asking you, I've got two politicians here, you are saying, no, we have done nothing wrong. We have done nothing wrong by letting off the 1 minute. 1 minute. No, of course you have.
We are not.
You have let off 3 people.
I am only speaking on behalf of my party. If there is somebody who is a bystander, of course I condemn it. We've all condemned it on your show time and again.
I am as concerned as you are. I'm as aggrieved as you are.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't want those MLAs to go scot-free. Arnab, for all the knowledge that you have and all the knowledge about the constitution that you have, kindly give me a constitutional remedy to avoid this kind of an inquiry.
I told you don't like
the House. Can you please suggest, other than giving me...
You see.
Can't the state press for police
Mr. YP Singh, a person of your caliber, saying this is surprising.
Can requisition any retired judge for the inquiry.
I will send you a copy of the constitution. Please read it properly. Tell me the provision. Tell me the provision. Tell me the provision under which he can do it.
Mr. Narvekar, 1 minute. One minute. I'm saying, Mr. Narvekar, you know, please don't try this strategy of putting questions to me. You have tried this before. It hasn't been successful. I'll ask you. I am asking you a question. 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 Mr. Narvekar, the 3 other MLAs, right? There were 3 other MLAs who got scot-free because of lack of evidence. Right? 1 minute, please. You're jumping before I ask the question.
Give a chance. So
my question is that can you tell me who are the people who came forward, who work in the assembly, who came forward and who witnessed this, who testified against the MLAs?
Yes, Mr. Arnab.
Tell me who did.
Let me tell you.
No, how many people came and testified against the MLAs?
Let me tell you.
How many people came and testified against the MLAs?
I'm as aggrieved and I'm as upset as you are. But let's find a constitutional remedy to it.
I am asking.
And other than that, Arnab, please understand. Please
what are you saying?
Please.
How many people testified against the MLAs?
Just understand.
Don't fix the system.
Yeah, no. Rahul, please tell me how many of those aggrieved MLAs bothered to go and see Mr. Suryavanshi at Bombay Hospital? If you all were really aggrieved, did any of your party members...
Please don't say y'all. No, because the action... No. That action has been condemned by us on day 1. I have come on this very show, and on that day, I have come down tongue and hammer on those MLAs.
No.
I have said that these people need to be taken to task. I have said that these people need to be taught a lesson. But then you cannot falter the system because that system is
I'll tell you why. Since you don't 1 minute, you keep talking about the constitution, and I am glad that at least technically the same constitution applies to me as applies to you. Though I don't think so. Today I think there's a political class and an Aam Aadmi class. The same constitution says that you cannot beat a person, and this is a SMS I have got from a person I greatly respect. His name is Dipankar Gupta. He's a well-known sociologist.
Yes, of course.
You know, we've had the pleasure of reading him in college. He says, Gaurav Bhatia, I thought you cannot beat a person in uniform without offending the Constitution of India. For example, assaulting an army officer is an insult to the president. Assaulting a police officer is an insult to me.
It is.
But no, you have insulted the whole country today.
Yes.
And you have said yes.
Yes.
You want to insult the entire country and you don't care about it.
Absolutely.
Great. That's it. Hear it on television.
Arnav,
hear it on television. This is the brazenness.
Arnav, please understand. We are as aggrieved as you are. We are not defending those MLAs. We are not defending those MLAs. Those MLAs have to be taught. But then,
Anupam Kher, may I get you in, please? Because you are listening with a great deal of patience, which I admire. What are you making of this? This is not a Mumbai issue. Politicians in Mumbai who have beaten up a policeman in an assembly have been let off and the policeman is going to face an inquiry. It's not a Mumbai issue, it's an all India issue. Anupam Kher, what would you say to Rahul Narvekar and China who are trying so hard to defend the indefensible?
Trying to defend
the indefensible. When you say let off from what? Can you please tell me?
Let off from a real punishment.
No, you mean to say they won't be sent to prison? Is that what you're trying to imply?
I mean to say that you cannot commit the farce. No, you will allow me to complete? Yeah. You will allow me to complete or you want to have one-way conversation? No, I will say to you on your face that Mr. Rahul Narvekar, if you tell me that their suspension will continue till the next monsoon session, I will tell you then, don't act rather than try and pretend to act. As I said to you, you can fool some people sometimes, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. A suspension that is not a real suspension is not a suspension.
Why don't you come to the point? What have these MLAs being let off from?
Anupam Kher, from action.
You answer my question.
From action, Rahul
What
Narvekar.
Action? Tell me.
Here others, Rahul Narvekar, this is not the Maharashtra Assembly. Anupam Kher is responding to you. Anupam Kher.
Arnab, I think the larger picture is very important. Basically, we are absolutely bankrupt when it comes to moral values. And we are getting into the degradation depths completely. It is not a solitary incident of Maharashtra. Overall, it's happening. Everybody is going through this. And it starts from the top. We see it happening in the parliament. We see it happening in top leaders. We are trying to defend. We are trying to have agendas. As long as we have this, we will always... Also, we are doing one more thing. We are venting our feelings out and moving ahead. We are not sticking to and then taking to the final position.
Yeah.
That's the problem. We went it out on Twitter, we went it on Facebook, we went on debates like this, and it's going on. What happened in the Jaipur? I was appalled by the Jaipur incident of a man whose wife and her daughter died, and he kept stopping people. It's a common people also. People were going in the cars, nobody was stopping for half an hour, for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So we, as I said, we are completely deprived of any emotion. That's why we don't have any national and
I want to add an interesting statistic.
National pride.
Anupam Kher,
can I add? It's a question of national pride.
Yeah. One statistic I want to add is that 1 out of 6 Maharashtra MLAs has had the unique distinction of having attacked government servants in the past. 2 of the 6 MLAs in the committee which such a certificate is coming from China NC, set up to probe the alleged assault on the police officer by legislators, have faced charges under Section 353 of the Indian Penal Code for using criminal force against a public servant. What do you expect?
I only talk about Ganpat Rao.
Well, I am talking about the 2 of the 6 MLAs who have faced charges. Am I right or am I wrong?
I made a statement.
Am I right or am I wrong?
The first party that said have any kind of probe, have an independent
that's not the point.
Have retired judges, and we were not shielding anyone. We were the first party that issued a notice without even knowing the actual details, without the CCTV footage coming out. My point is, if there is a bystander bystander in this? Should the bystander just be punished because we feel that one more person should be punished?
Can I just,
and does it satisfy us, or should the real guilty be punished?
Okay, now what I'll do is...
the real guilty are going to be punished.
What I'll do is I'll open up the phone calls, because, you know, obviously you think that I am completely unaware and wrong. I'll open a few phone calls. I think we should get a sense of how people in this country are thinking. And I also want to say the third incident, before I go across to Anand from Pune, who is calling. One third incident is that it is shocking that in the city, I think it's Aurangabad, a politician is going all out to do a cover-up of his 17-year-old spoilt brat of a teenage son whose luxury car rode over a 2-year-old child called Navya and died. Today the politician is doing a cover-up, and I don't see any across party. No, I want to see the same kind of, you know, political unity that you showed to target the politicians, to target the NCP, which has not done anything, because the child who died under that car means nothing. And that's why I'm saying absolute power corrupts absolutely. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. True. Wake up and smell the coffee. The first caller this evening is Anand from Pune. Anand, what do you think? What would you like to say?
Anna, what you're saying is absolutely correct. It's about too much corruption in the country. One sees such incidents and it makes no difference to anybody, none of us, not even the audience, because we're seeing it day in and day out. We're kind of getting used to it. We expect nothing better. Now, I just wanted to ask you, when Afzal Guru attacked the parliament, he should have conducted a vote in the country. How many of us, Indians, wanted this attack to be successful?
No, I don't think, no, Anand, we should not, we should not in the heat of the moment say things which we'll regret later, and that may be your view, but I don't think that represents the view of the people of this country. The people of this country want politicians to be accountable. That's it. Right. That's all we're asking for. We're asking for accountability. That's it. And I'm going to take a second caller. Second caller is Sujit from Kochi. Sujit from Kochi.
It's an absurd statement.
I'm glad you said so. Sujit from Kochi, please. Sujit, are you there?
Hello.
Yes, Sujit.
Yeah, yes.
Good evening.
Yeah, my question is quite straight. The constitution of this country guarantees certain fundamental rights to the citizens of this country. Today, those rights have been violated. Question is, what are we going to do about this? What is the police going to do about it? What is the government going to do about this?
Nothing.
Fundamental rights.
Good point. Good point, Sujit. Very good point. Thank you for calling. Yes, Sujit. Yes, Sujit. I just was telling you, Sujit, it's a good point, but I get a sense that the politicians have decided that the policemen will face inquiry. The politicians will be like.
I'll give you an answer, if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind it.
The same constitution which gives you the right, fundamental rights, it also gives you a recourse against violation of those fundamental rights.
Whose right is violated?
We're talking about citizens' rights.
No, I'm asking the child who died, the child's right is violated, the family's child is violated.
Don't mix two issues. Absolutely
I'm not. If they're all one theme.
Those politicians who take power goes to their head have to be taught a lesson, and there are no two ways about it.
I'll tell you one thing.
And the people of this country are smart enough to teach them a lesson.
I'll tell you one thing. Yeah, no, I'll tell you what. Sudhir wants to say something. You know, people will not take it lying down like this non-stop. People will not. Sudhir Telang wants to say something. Yes. Sudhir, yes, and then I'm going to the next caller. Yes, please, Sudhir.
Yes. Arnab, I would like to show a cartoon which I did when the police inspector was thrashed, actually.
Yeah, go ahead.
And the cartoon, can you show it?
Yeah, let's zoom in on that, please.
Yeah. Can you come closer to it?
Zoom in on that, please.
Yeah. The cartoon is that Sub-Inspector Sachin Suryavanshi is lying on the hospital bed with all bandaged completely. And the Chief Minister is saying that you are suspended for attacking, thrashing and abusing our MLAs. This is the truth. And you see, Ajit Pawar had to lose his Deputy Chief Ministership for a few months back. And he gave himself a clean chit and he has come back. And he's been marking his territory all over the Maharashtra, including some dams.
Yeah. And they want to paint.
The same thing is happening with the MLAs also. They gave themselves a clean chit by using some privileges they get in Vidhan Sabhas and Parliament.
No,
Arnab, the time has come because time and again these privileges are being misused. Time has come when these contempt laws and privilege laws have to be changed, watered down a little bit, because they are being misused by Parliament and Vidhan Sabhas time and again. They are being used as a kind of a shield to do anything that they want.
Anupam Kher wants to come in before Anupam Kher. Yes, please.
Just one sec. I just want to make one comment. You were talking about fundamental rights. The tragedy of this nation is the fundamental rights are no more for the common man and no more for the Aam Aadmi. They are only for authorities and politicians. That is the tragedy of this nation. And for the
fundamentalists.
We keep talking about fundamental speech. We keep, and for the fundamentalists, of course. We keep talking about the freedom of expression. But we are protecting our people from brutality of the forces, of the police forces, of people who are supposed to protect us.
Totally.
So what fundamental rights are we talking about?
Nothing.
These are just now
nothing. This panel,
mere words.
This panel in Maharashtra.
I just want to make a technical point.
Yes, Shazia.
If you see the 5 MLAs who were accused of thrashing, and we saw the way they were pummeling and thrashing this cop only for a good officer while he was performing his duty. When we see this footage and we see 5 members, they're from MNS and Shiv Sena and they're 2 independents, and then when we see the House Committee and we study the panel, so 7-member panel. And from all parties, and we see that the political class is united. And
brazen.
That, you know what,
Shazia, let's teach this political class.
Let her complete.
I'm making a point.
Let her complete.
I feel it becomes such a hopeless situation because these parties appear to fight ideologically and posture.
You are also
as opponents.
No.
But
Shazia,
they're united.
Shazia, with great respect, you are also from a political party now, but that's not the point. The point is this: that this probe panel, according to the panel, a separate cell headed by the chief secretary should be set up to monitor and review the conduct of government officials with elected representatives accountable to the chief minister, deputy chief minister. By the way, the eminent deputy chief minister Ajit Pawar, who was last in the news for threatening to urinate into dams. Offering to urinate into dams. My question is, political class comes together to teach a lesson to the policeman. 1 minute, please.
Exactly.
Otherwise, why is the victim being painted as an accused and the clean chit being given to the politician, Shaina?
Who is giving a clean chit to the 2 MLAs?
Who is suggested an inquiry?
Please, may I just make one statement? Please do not paint all politicians with the same brush and all policemen with the same brush. I think, it's really unfair. Every single person has condemned this issue.
Condemnations are hollow if action does not follow.
In Maharashtra politics, has said time and again that the 2 MLAs must be given punishment, must be given severe punishment. Now,
have they got the punishment?
But that is that in the hand of Arnab Goswami or Rahul or myself?
But it is certainly in my hand to ask. It is certainly in my hand to ask that I find a deliberate. No, I find a deliberate attempt to fool people once again by saying in our political party's resolutions we'll say we are all very angry and upset. Because 1 minute, Shaina, it's so transparent. We see through political party. In your party resolution, very angry. We know politician should be beaten. Then you get together in your cozy club in the assembly and you decide that we'll all get together. We won't name any party. We'll say हमने नहीं किया, वो assembly ने decide किया, भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने नहीं किया, Shiv Sena ने नहीं किया. We came together. It's very transparent. Your attempt is very transparent. YP, am I wrong?
YPC. It gets afflicted by the phenomenon of blowing hot and blowing cold. Whenever it's convenient, she says this should be done. When it's inconvenient, she says that otherwise. Now, simple question. As Arnab said, the victim has been placed under suspension. Now, for instance, what happened at the Wali ceiling? Suryavanshi, the MLA Thakur, gave him abuses in the names of mother and sister, which obscene and dirty abuses we can't speak here. And he made that report to his superiors, and the superiors kept quiet about it. Why is not the inquiry committee recommending that the chief of the police should be placed under suspension? Because when Suryavanshi in uniform, they said mother and sister, this and that, this and that. What will happen? In fact,
I am saying here today, I am challenging. One minute. Since you're following up on that, I would say to Shaina NC and to Rahul Narvekar that you can file a PIL and ask the court to direct the speaker to hand over the CCTV recordings to the court, which should then monitor the investigation, reopen the investigation, right or wrong? Is that right?
Which will happen in the eventuality.
But you see, this will happen. They'll immediately oppose it.
I respect Suryavanshi. They abused him in the name of mother and sister, yet he maintained his discretion. He didn't lose his temper. Had it been any other cop, he would have brought the MLA out of the car and dragged him down because that was his right to self-defense.
Absolutely.
A person who maintained discretion, he has
reopen the investigation, Rahul Narvekar. Reopen it.
Such things.
Reopen it. Reopen it.
Somebody said, MLA Thakur, what words he spoke?
Reopen it. Do you support the reopening of the investigation? Simple.
If somebody abuses you in the name of
1 minute. Do you both support the reopening of the investigation?
Can I talk?
No. My question. Do you support the reopening of the investigation?
It has to be because it has not been investigated. 28 CCTV cameras.
Okay,
the image is not clear.
We've heard you loud and clear. We've heard you loud and clear. Let me respond.
One can be linked to other cameras. 28 footages are required.
And not just that, the two media channels who created a hue and cry on it, the editors of both the channels
privilege motion.
Privilege notices. The entire press club had to take up this issue. They shot off a letter to the speaker. We shot off a letter to the speaker, and only then the speaker realized that the editor should not be bothered. Otherwise, if you tend to speak up something,
should I give all of y'all a solution to this problem?
Reopen the investigation.
Can I give all of y'all a solution to this problem?
Reopen the investigation.
I will give you a solution.
The solution to this.
Will you join me, Mr. Narvekar?
At least hear me out.
I am filing a PIL. Will you join me,
I will certainly join you and provide you all assistance in getting out the truth. If I can be of any help, I'll be more than happy to help you with it. Now, let me give you a solution to this entire problem. Speaker has conducted an inquiry. He's ruled what he had to. It's not all over. There is a FIR file. There's a criminal investigation under process. Let's get together, provide as much assistance as we can to the matter, and see that justice is done.
In the meantime, the poor guy remains suspended, you mean to say?
Madam, this is an inquiry going on. Can you conclusively? Why are you being a judge? Why are you being a judge?
She's a common citizen. She's asking a question. She's asking a question. She's asking a question.
If the person,
1 minute, she's asking a question.
I'll answer your question.
Yes, please.
If he has been suspended, he has been suspended as per the rules. There are several officers who are under suspension.
I have a question.
Do you want to take back every suspension? Are you going to decide the rules and regulations? Are you going to decide the law?
Why are you getting worked up? Why are you getting worked up?
Because you're not letting me talk. That's why I'm getting worked up.
I'll tell you.
Let me complete. Madam, there's a system that we need to follow. Otherwise, we'll have a lawless society.
Really?
If the law provides for suspension, he needs to be suspended.
Mr. Narvekar, one minute, Mr. Narvekar,
and then if he comes out clean, he will be reinstated.
Mr. Narvekar,
you or me or Shaina or Mr. YPC cannot stop that.
Mr. Narvekar, are you in any doubt? By the way, let others also come. Are you in any doubt that in a country where 5 MLAs get a policeman into an assembly, thrash him black and blue, send him to hospital? Allow me to. I know it's uncomfortable fact. I'll keep repeating.
Looks like
thrash him black and blue. Thrash him black and blue. I am not Mr.
Looks like have beaten them up.
Looks like Mr. Arnab Goswami was there along with those MLAs watching everything live. Unfortunately, none of us have had the chance of having a look at the individuals. But looks like Mr. Arnab Goswami is sitting right there watching everything.
Fine, Yusuf. I'll tell you one thing. I have said this last week that I am not in the business, and in my entire journalistic career I will not be in the business of asking questions that make politicians happy. Since you have challenged me on national television, I will now ask you 2 questions and answer them straightforward.
Yes, please.
Is it true or not that a policeman who came to the assembly to collect the CCTV footage was suspended because he did not have a pass? Yes or no?
I am not aware about it.
Is it?
Because I don't look into the affairs of the assembly.
Obfuscation.
Number also.
Okay. Second question. Is it true or not that there have been concentrated attempts to suppress the evidence by denying the CCTV footage to the police? Yes or not?
The CCTV footage should come out in the open. It should be shown on TV so that the nation can see it at large. and so that every citizen has the right to know what's happening. And what's wrong in showing that?
I am asking you today.
I demand on your channel, I demand before the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, I demand to the Speaker of the Assembly that they must show these visuals to the people at large. So it is their right to know what's happening in the Assembly.
So the question is, don't get Mr. Narvekar, Mr. Calm down. You didn't have the
proceedings of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha shown on TV. Why can't we have the proceedings in the Assembly or this matter particularly displayed on TV? So what's wrong with that?
So I would now, if you don't interrupt, please, I would like to say something. You see, as they say, there's sometimes a slip between the cup and the lip. And in this case, what has happened is there is not a slip. There's a kilometer-wide gap. Because the crime branch forwarded at least 3 applications to the Assembly Secretariat seeking the footage, but there hasn't been any action on it. 1 minute. The decision on giving the footage rests with the Speaker. The CCTV footage is currently in the property of the Assembly. Don't have anything to hide. Release it.
Absolutely.
We'll show it on Times Now. People of this country want to see how policemen are beaten in the Assembly. So the second is, do you support China? You have realized today that people of this country won't accept this sham. So I have 2 questions. One, will you support a reopening of this investigation?
Why not? Because there's nothing to hide.
The BJP has demanded the reopening of the investigation. The BJP demands on television tonight the reopening of the investigation.
But may I add to that?
The BJP demands the reopening of the investigation. Why a but?
If our MLA is not guilty, will you give a public apology to the country?
Mr. China, Miss China NC,
because I know the facts of
Miss China NC, you see, this is not going to work. I am saying reopen the investigation.
That's exactly why I'm saying yes. Absolutely, do whatever you need to do to make sure that
even if the investigation is reopened, it's going to be tried by the same MLAs, and we'll again come to the same conclusion.
Why should it be tried by the same MLAs?
Why don't you understand? That's a constitutional provision.
Somebody's handwriting is to be examined.
The Assembly has to be investigated by the.
Let's suppose the DNA sample is to be done. Will MLA only analyze the DNA sample, or will it go to a scientist? And you will say that scientists can't do
Mr. YP saying, do you know that the FIR and the police was already investigating the matter?
Of the MLAs
is anyone saying
they have to test the DNA? Will the MLAs themselves test the DNA? Saying that a scientist can't test the DNA because he's not a member of the legislative
assembly? Now my second question is this, that in this country, 2 days back, a 2-year-old child has been run over by a politician's son. Right? As of now, there's a concerted attempt to do a cover-up. Will the Bharatiya Janata Party, the Shiva Sena, the MNS, Congress, BJP, NCP all get together tomorrow? Have a procession, a march, a meeting, a press conference to demand that the cover-up which is on, unless you think that the life of a 2-year-old girl, if she's not a VIP's daughter, doesn't mean anything or is worth anything, why don't you show me the same all-party unity that you did in this cover-up in trying to stop the cover-up in Aurangabad? China and...
May I answer?
Will you show me the unity?
Absolutely. There's no question. And this is not just paying lip service. Yeah. Clearly, this 17-year-old cannot, let me rather rephrase it. Clearly, this 17-year-old brat cannot be protected by his father, irrespective of what kind of political pressure.
So you have
the
a press
BJP
conference
has already started. We have already approached the Home Minister today. You will know. And Arnab, please give it to us when we act on moral high ground. We don't just say it just to impress public. We want to make sure that there is a situation where everyone has faith in governance, where everyone has faith in the system, and especially in a case like this where you have a 2-year-old girl who has died for no fault of hers, and there you have a father who's trying to protect his son and implicate a driver.
You know, all I'm saying here today is simply this. You may be politicians, but you don't own the police. You don't own this country.
None of us claim
to. You don't. No politician.
Please don't paint everyone with the same brush.
The thing is that here is an opportunity that you can come together and demand justice for that 2-year-old.
It's a good opportunity.
I'm sure that you will do that.
And I think we should do it.
And I think everybody should come together and demand, because that cannot be allowed to happen. And somewhere, Anupam Kher, and I just want to come. Why people are hurt today at the way that woman, I'll play the pictures again. People are hurt at the way that that old woman was beaten by the policeman.
Yeah.
People are actually hurt in the way that this woman was beaten. She can be anybody's mother, aunt, sister, and then
people are not only hurt, they are frightened.
They are frightened, yeah.
They're frightened. Hurt is, we have gone beyond a situation of being hurt.
Yeah.
And if
people are frightened. People are frightened to do anything.
Yeah, and if you notice...
You know why people don't sympathize with people on the streets?
Yeah.
Because there's a fear of going to the authorities.
Yeah,
they will get trapped into the whole situation.
Yeah, that's true.
So the whole situation is tragic, and we were talking about truth. Truth has no version. Truth has only one version.
Well said.
What we see on television, whether it's on CCTV or whether it is captured by a TV camera, is the truth. Now, however different political parties come up with their own versions, that does not change the truth.
Yeah.
We have to swallow what has been told to us. But truth has only one version. So we have gone through the situation of being hurt. We are in the situation of being frightened.
That's true.
We cannot. What hasn't happened to the Nirbhaya case? The whole country came together. We are forgetting things.
I think everyone empathizes with that. Everyone,
unless it's happening in my family, we are thinking, okay, it's not happening to me.
Yeah.
But what we apply to our homes, if we apply to our nation, there is a hope of change in this country. Otherwise, we are going to.
I don't want to say. I empathize that. That's an excellent note to end on. I support that. I endorse that. All of us endorse that. We hope the change will happen. I will hope for accountability. We will hope for reopening of the case, and we hope there will be justice to the 2-year-old girl who died under the wheels of a luxury car run by a politician's son. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me on debate number 1 on the News Hour tonight.